Okay, we're back again with Amiga Monday. I wasn't quite sure what happened then with that flash in the middle, but let's try this again. Let's just quickly go to my stream starting soon and back to the... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So I've made a slight change in the bitrate. That could be it, it's just adjusting. So let me know if anything goes a bit wrong, because what I've done is... I used to stream at 2,500 megabytes a second. I've now pushed that to 3,000, and I've got the AMD encoder to encode this. So I don't know how well this is going to work. So I'll have to see. So if there's any issues, let me know. But cross fingers, it should be okay. We'll see. Hello there, Retro Gaming Denmark. Hope you're okay for this Monday. So I was trying to say something and my brain just goes. Alright, anyway, first of all I want to say thank you to Quad Russell for the follow just a moment ago. Right, and I keep getting this message about sound alerts, which is weird because I've certainly managed to get rid of most of the ones I think that was around, but apparently not. So we need to try and investigate that at some point. Probably it's not going to happen till the end of the year, but I'll have to see whether I get some time this weekend. Right, let's get back on with some Amiga in. Give me a second. Alright, fair enough. Right, okay. So if I remember correctly, yeah, I looked at the utilities folder and I wasn't sure if I was going to continue on with it. So we got an editor for F1GP, got a civilization one, I think. This is a matrix generator. What the hell is this? Well, if you don't know what Shadowrun on Matrix is, I'm afraid you've been fooled. You should have read the README file. Anyway, of course, it could also be that you've read some cyberpunk novels, especially Neuromancer, recognized the word Matrix, and thought, this is a game offering you a 3D texture map site of the Matrix, etc. And you're fooled as well. But then you should have read the README file more carefully. Anyway. And for all you chummers out there who are well aware of what the Matrix is a security data sheaf generator for the second edition of the Shadowrun Matrix rules. I know the name of the program isn't exactly correct, but you'll have to admit it sounds more appealing than security data sheaf generator, which would probably lead to even more misunderstandings. And then... wonder, is this a character sheet generator? Let's have a look. Let's go with easy. And green. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's something to do with the role-playing Shadowrun thing, but since I've never played it, I don't know. It's nicely done, though. Right, we've got HD installers for Darius Project X, Speedball 2, Lion King, Skid Marks, and Oscar HD. F1GB cockpits. I'm assuming you can change cockpits. And Alien Breed 2 editor. Introduction. Welcome to Alien Breed 2 save game editor. As you've probably already guessed, the program allows you to edit save game data used in Alien Breed 3D2. With editor, you're able to alter the following: playing level, player's health, weapons, ammunition, and whether the player has a jetpack. Note T17 have been rather sneaky with the way that the save game data works. When you choose to load the game option, you have a choice of 5 slots in a new game option. This new game option is actually save game slave slot 0. As such, with the editor, you're also able to change this. However, when Alien Breed 3D2 first loads, it does not use this new game to set up the defaults, so you'll have to load it in for it to take effect. Right, oh, they're only here for the drops. Maybe I'm getting old, but all I see is words, words, words in that document. No, I usually read stuff before I open it. Right, so we've done screenplay now. MIUI, I don't think there's going to be much. It's just a general MIUI install. So I don't usually look at that folder. Seriously, Amiga. Commercial, we've got PCX, which I believe is probably I'm going to guess is probably a data type. It's a demo. Oh. PCX, so this is actually probably a PC emulator. No MMU support, no hard drive, no turbo modes, no more than 4 meg of memory, no more than 16 megs of hard space, drive space can be used. Demo version, you'll not be able to run Windows 3.1. Okay, in enhanced mode, you must type in Win/S to start it. You'll not be able to use Windows 3.1 if it's labeled Windows for Workgroups. Other programs that will not work without MMU support: Windows 95, OS2, QEM, EM386. If your Amiga does not have an FPU, then you must use the PCSX version. If the emulation crashes or not, Trizen's version could have a faulty FPU. Can I run this from... I might be able to run it, actually. Okay, let's see if I can do the assigns. No, it's not running it, is it? No, without installing it. Fair enough. I really want to install it, to be honest. I've already had an issue where me installing something broke, I think the Mister version. So I'm a bit adverse to doing that. Library stuff from Clanato. Personal Paint, which is also a Clanato product. If it runs. There we go. So this works similar to Deluxe Paint, where you can select the corners. I've got this, and then I can do fill. Ah, okay. So on a right click, it lets me do the white version, the background, I think. So if I change to black and then do a right click, there we go, that's the background. And then we've got foreground. Don't know if I can move that, probably not. Oh. Bin everything in the background. Oh, because I've got the wrong. There we go. Yeah, works pretty well. We've got websites, which we saw last time. Let's see if they've got anything different. HiSoft we saw last time. Nova Design I think we did. Optimed I'm not sure about. Sadness we certainly did. Is it Synergy we saw last time? I don't recall 5DL. Let's look at that. Did we look at 5DL? This must be the same let then. Let me just double check. This site was constructed using AWeb and Voyager. I don't remember this particular one. What's 5DL? Let's see if we can actually read it. Why did it start? Oh, somebody on a motorbike. 94, way back in the winter of 94, trouble reared its loathsome head over our beloved Amiga. The good times are gone, and with them the support of all the large software companies. Their attention now turned to the PC. I had used the Amiga since the first Workbench 1.2 A500, the late 80s, and always supported the machine and PD markets. During 94, I decided to leave my job and start my own public domain library called Saddle Tramps PD, which is still a very active and successful company in its own right. I quickly acquired the distribution rights for the two main license schemes at the time, CLR and F1. It soon became clear that CLR scheme was, shall we say, in a bit of trouble. It was losing all the support and respect of its programmers, were consistently, as consequently going to close. At this point, I decided to start a new company, and so Fifth Dimension Licenseware was born. Beginning, I contacted my friends, programmers, and customers to find out just what they expected to gain from either submitting titles to or buying titles from 5DL. The response was amazing. Ideas came in thick and fast, and gradually I was able to create that should have said existing news structures to suit everyone's programmers, distributors, customers, and little old me. Competitors do that. The aggressive pricing structure and a complete new approach to licensed web would never work. But as you see to their dismay, it did. The main battle plan is simple. 5DL can produce high quality Amiga software for a retail price that anyone can afford. If bought directly from ourselves, it's even been supplied in rather a smart plastic case, complete with a printed insert card at no extra cost. So keeping your software investment safe. Customers are getting excellent value for money. Programmers are getting their titles presented with the respect they deserve and putting profits into their pockets for all the time spent in development. Everyone wins with 5DL and the Amiga is kept alive. Is there anything interesting? AmiVoice is a brand new invoice order form creator with some innovative ideas. The program saves all the invoices orders to disk and allows you to find any data within seconds. It can print out a whole day's work in one session. Allows you to enter stock codes plus much more. A new paint package, Bell's Paint version 2, has been released. Some of the titles are totally updated for 96. One of the main problems I found with other schemes was the repetition of titles in the collection, thus making an impressively long but misleading program list. At 5DL, we're constantly looking at our current titles and checking their value in the scheme and see if any improvements can be made. If changes can be made to a new version was released, the titles directly updated and not added to the end of our lists. That's local host. We'll go up to see that in a minute. Future. 5DL is now the fastest growing licenseware in the company in the UK. Our high standards and vigorous testing ensures the release software will always perform as advertised. We receive many letters from customers praising our excellent service and product range. Try it yourself today and you'll wonder why you didn't try it as soon as. Programmers are always impressed with the care and enthusiasm showed towards the titles. You know, if a program is accepted into the 5DL books, it must be of highest quality. Programmers, what's on that one? This repricing. Okay, I'm going to read this one. If you'd like to submit one of your programs to the 5D scheme, then please read the following notes. 1. Make sure that you include your name, address, telephone number, if possible, email address. 2. The complete program must be sent in for evaluation. No PD or cut down versions. I can then just see what's on offer to the customers. 3. Include a description of the title, i.e. number of levels, hardware required, is it new? Tell me if there are any cheats to allow access to later levels. Wink, wink. Only use the Amiga DOS filing system, OFS, FFS, depending on target machine. Hard drive installable is preferred, but not essential. All the above points will allow me to check your program to the full. If a program is accepted on an official 5D screen, it'll have to be added, so the disk will need to have some free space. So that's all there is to it. Some titles are signed up on sale within weeks. Others require more development, which I'm always happy to help with. May take months to reach the public. We've got something finished, send it in now and I'll take a look. And 5DL programs receive 20% discount on orders, I think, on their own store. Here how it all works. The retail price of one disc title is £3.95, with £1.25 going into the programmer, £2.45 going to the retailer, and 25p for administration. You will receive the payment from the sales of your titles every 2 months by direct bank transfer. You'll hold a UK bank account. If the value is £10 or less, the amount will roll over to the next payday. Don't worry, I always keep you well informed. 18th of each month, or for most months. At the moment, I'm looking for a good racing game. One featuring motorcycles will be great. Other programs are always useful educational tools aimed at the 6 to 10 age group. Yeah, fair enough. What was the other one? I was going to look at the Google and Amiga. Also, lol at where the money goes. It's a dude in his bedroom trying to look about. What's the... Oh, Bell's Paint. That's what I was going to look at. Exciting new paint package created by Porsche Software. Bell's Paint is an easy-to-use paint package which includes many innovative ideas. Originally designed for children, the program is now grown to include dot-to-dot module, an entire image processing suite, enhancements to the video titling system, plus many other refinements. The interface is simple to operate with no drop-down menus, making it suitable for all age groups. There are 8 specifically prepared dot-to-dot pictures include, which are not only fun to do, but educational too. Loading a dot-to-dot picture, connect all the dots in the correct sequence, and if you like to colour in the correct picture, extra dot-to-dot discs. And if you like colour it in, extra discs are planned for the future. Bell's Paint now includes a complete suite of image processing buttons to allow you to transfer your pictures. A total of 31 predetermined effects were included, but by using different combinations, hundreds of special effects can be created. Your mind is only the limit. And let's say a screenshot of Bell's Paint. Requires Amiga with a minimum of 1 meg chip RAM and Workbench 2. Main features: fully printed manual, not photocopied. Over 13 billion image transformers. Uses color and IFF fonts. Links for pictures with tightening screen. Links pictures for tightening with screen wipes. Contains 80 dot-to-dot pictures. Large selection of standard painting tools. £5.99 UK pounds. Not pretty cheap, I would say, for back then. This one, yeah. Blobs AGA. New arcade puzzler. You control small creatures called blobs. They're only 3 or 4 pixels high and move around 2D platforms. To progress through the game, you have to guide a certain number of blobs from start to exit within a time limit. Of course, it's a bit more complicated than that. The bottom of the screen is a panel of icons. This is used to control the creatures, pause the game, or enter slow-mo mode. Released in 96. Requires AGA Amiga hard drive version. Requires fast RAM, £15. Bit of a difference. So you've got like a paint package for about £6, and you got a game for 15. And this is the only image you've got of it. We got current licenseware tiles. Oh, loaded an image. So education, they've got Amiga Assist, Workbench Tutor 3 and 2, GCC Physics Tutor, History Machine 2, Facts and Figures from the past 96. From the past 1996 years. It kind of reads a bit wrong, but never mind. Oh, yeah, I got what it is. It's like the Almanac from Back to the Future, kind of. Back issue 8, Atmos based disc mag. Games, I've got Ants, Beasties 2, which was seen on here, Black Dawn 2, Blocks, Bouncer, Bouncy, British Manager, football management game, Casino, Contentious, Hideous, Hilt 2, International Golf, Jump'em, OG the Caveman, AGA, Outliner, Paradox, Parasite 2, Plebs, Rotator, Splat, Thunderdawn sounds cool, Full Screen RPG, and White Rabbits. Yeah, buying that to pass my exams, yeah. Utilities, we've got an AG assembler. Oh. Slideshow created with GUI. So why would you call it AG? Oh, I called it AGSM. It's AGSSM, sorry. Slideshow manager, probably my fault. Disk System 3, multimedia disk map creator, DSC kit, MSR Music 1, copyright-free music modules. Probably always useful for game creators and stuff. National Lottery System. SCM4 Mapper, Programmer's Mapping Programmer. Available soon. Bird & Bird Amiga Format Prize... What? Bird & Bird Amiga Format Prize winner? What the fuck is that? I don't understand what that is. Dark Portal 4 Digital Fiction. And Reality Sound Converter modules and samples. So, I'll have to have a look for Dark Portal 4 because I'm wondering whether it's just like digital fiction. Has anybody come across that when they were Amiga owners? Because that sounds like... I mean, we've got fiction ourselves. We've got like IF, which is interactive fiction. I suppose that's not the same thing. PDF probably isn't the same thing. Unless it's like a book that kind of turns, but you just read the images. Oh, not read the text in it. Maybe. I'll have to have a nosy at some point. In fact, let me just write it down. Where's my notes? Look for... Excuse me, Dark Portal 4. Right. Try and remember that. Is there anything else? Oh, we got Hilt 2 SC. That's one of the games that they had on there. Right. I don't think there's anything else much of interest. You got magazine reviews, how to place your order, new products, Hot Amiga links. Let's have a look at that before we go. You can see all the nice jazzy backgrounds from 1996. These all be online, won't they? Amiga web search engines. I didn't know that was a thing. Amicrawler, the Amiga web directory. I might have come across this before and just forgot about it. Programming stuff for AREX and then Blitz. So this is on an AC site. Okay. Amiga companies, Amiga magazines, recommended. Adult Humor Viz magazine, what a surprise. Worldwide Worm. Oh, okay. It's the page for Team 17. And this is Digital Fiction. Does that still exist? I'll try it. users.ox.ac.uk. I bet it doesn't. Oh, University of Oxford. And the first thing it's given me is how to use a personal web pages service. So it was somebody's page at that point. Put that in chat so you can see where I've just been. Right, okay. I don't think we've done this one. Asimware. It's not a very big site by the looks of things. Not much is loading. Oh, I was going to say not much is loading and it pings all into life. Oh, look at that. Almost reminiscent of the kind of clip art stuff you used to get. Oh, we got product information, corporate information, technical support. Let's look at products. Okay, so they've got a CD writing one, CD-ROM tools, CD managers. Not sure what texture heaven is. 24-bit textures, audio conversion stuff. It's fairly basic. Well, I say basic, but what's the latest news? So they've got a CD file system released, and then the master ISO, which we've seen on the products, is released. Okay, fair enough. Did we look at Bluetooth? This is going to be massive. At least it loads a bit quicker. Blitzbot Soft distribute many exciting, innovative products from leading Amiga companies. Eagle, Villagetronic, Phase 5, accelerated graphics cards and CyberGraphics stuff. Asimware, which you just had a look at. Multimedia authoring software. I think we've come across Image Vision before. Oh, classic. The Blink. The Blink tag. PCX, which we've just seen or tried to get running. Let's have a look at the PCX news. PCX's all-new 886 emulation, Pentium and 686 instruction set, including Intel undocumented P5 instructions. Software is not yet complete, and we will release further news closer to its completion. What follows is aimed at giving the user an idea of the product. A demo disc will be available at release to allow everyone to try before you buy. Speed is roughly 3 times faster than version 2.3 of Mplant's E586DX emulation in protected mode, like Windows, Doom, etc. It's about 50% faster in DOS mode. This speed increase is without CPU transcription, which has finally been debugged. I used the words roughly and about because it's not been completely finished yet. Things could get slightly faster, hopefully, or slightly slower. I don't anticipate any significant speed changes, and again, a demo version will show you exactly what the speed will be like without CPU transcription or turbo mode. Demo version limits you to 8 megs of hard drive space, no ability to write to floppies, no Sound Blaster support, no CPU transcription, no CPU turbo mode, and a few other limitations. Yes, we do have standard Blaster sound support, which is mono on a version 1.5 Sound Blaster. We could probably make it stereo, but no promises or bogus release dates for this support. We also have video board drivers. These drivers can use Amiga system drawing routines or direct access to the video board's memory. Here are some of the features we're planning on for a release version. Runs on any Amiga with a 68020 processor or later. Emulation is software only, no additional hardware. Like Mplant is required. A nice user interface without the mess of the multiple windows. Self-configuring. Intel Pentium processor instruction set, Sound Blaster mono emulation, MDA, CJ, EJ, VJ support, Visa, SVJ support, CPU transcription, CPU turbo, video board support, flexible display modes, creation of our own BIOS, which I'm assuming they would have had to have done anyway, because that would have been copyrighted. Windows 3.11, OS 2, and Windows 95 support. Is that done? It's not done. Okay. ASPI compliant SCSI manager. Ability to mount Amiga format port. Ability to mount Amiga partitions on PC side. CD-ROM support. Those two are done. Comes with a complete licensed copy of American Megatrends and BIOS. AmiBIOS if you're a owner of Mplant. You can send in your original disc and get this upgrade for half the normal retail price. Price of 50 quid is basically what they're charging. Most of it's done. What's the other one that hasn't been done? I think that's SVJ support. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it would have been nice to see it running. Just can't get it running. Yeah, sounds pretty great, but maybe I should try and install it and see what happens. But I think I'd need the software anyway, to be fair. Because I don't... Unless it comes with Windows 3.1, but I doubt it. Could just sit there doing nothing. Custom towers, can we click this? Eagle Tower System. Eagle 4000 TE lets you design an Amiga-based 4000 tower to your specification. New Amiga Tower system fully approved and supplied under OEM agreement by Amiga Technologies. System offers unrivaled choice in that you may purchase a bare-bones system and populate it to your own requirements with hard drive, CPU choice, RAM choice, CD-ROMs, graphics card, etc. The Eagle 4000 TE is based on a superior quality full-height Xenon tower, and the basic configuration begins with an A4000 motherboard, 2 meg chip, and 4 meg fast RAM. The beauty of the system is that you can specify what you require at the time of ordering, therefore the usual upgrade losses are avoided as you have no redundant parts. Nice image of the towers there. Using this method, a full legal 4000T system with either 040 or 60 processors could be purchased for a lower price. We have many optional peripherals which can be used to build a very powerful, low-cost Amiga tower-based system. However, to simplify things, we have two main tower configurations, that being the Eagle 4000T 40 and 60. Pre-configured CE-approved systems, the 040 version, Xenon Tower, Amiga 4000 motherboard, Cyberstorm 040 40 MHz CPU, 2 meg chip RAM, 4 meg fast, 1 gig SCSI hard drive, keyboard, system disk, mouse. That would set you back $1,799.95. The 060 version, or the 60 version, as above, you get a Mark II 060 CPU chip. I think that's about it. I think that's the difference, really. And that's for almost £2,000. Bare bones, you get the tower, the motherboard, 2 meg chip RAM, and 4 meg fast RAM. And that is for £1,300. Pentium PC board. Our PCI PC board is suitable for any tower system equipped with the PCI slots via shuttle board with PCI option Pentium. Shuttles incorporating PCI are available for the A4000 A1200 Amiga computers. Please note that these are full PC systems, not bridge boards or emulators. They require their own memory, video card, etc. They work perfectly with the Siamese system, integrating both systems in one tower. Full details given below. Pentium board for PCI compatible Amiga computers. You get the 256 cache expandable to 1 meg, 2 serial ports, 1 parallel port, floppy and HDD controller, keyboard socket, external power connector, PC 104 expansion port, 128 meg RAM capability. That's nice. Accept Pentium processor at 7590, 100, 120, 133 and 150 megahertz for £400 effectively. And when you get the tower upgrades, we can now supply a new tower system for the desktop A4000. This will be substantially increase the expansion capability of the machine. Apart from the ability to place more 3.5 inch and 525 inch components in the extra bays, users can also increase the Zorro slots available. Our shuttle board will offer extended Zorro 3 slots on the 4000. You may even choose between the PCI ISA or PCI slots too. So you remember the difference between these two were the ISA were the black ones. The PCI one, I believe, was the white one. This will allow use of our new all-in-one PC board for the 4860X2/4 or Pentium capability. Tower specs, we've seen those. Tower pictures. Let's have a look at that. I've seen that then. About the same thing, right? Let's have got a CD32 tower under construction. Well, there you go, a bit of nostalgia there. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to see what they would have done with that, but well, I don't think they would have completed by that point, maybe. Because I'm wondering whether the CD32 failed and they just didn't do the tower. Another under construction page. I'll look at one more thing and then we can move on. I was going to look at this Siamese system. Key to Amiga PC Mac integration. %93% from CU Amiga. more of the blink tag, and it's linked as well. So it allows it to connect to Amiga PC. Mount PC gives Amiga access to all the PC drives via the volume named PC. Control PC allows you to use Amiga's mouse and keyboard to control PC. PC printer redirects Amiga's print output to the printer attached to PC. AirX provides a port for Amiga programs to communicate with the Siamese. You get Windows 95 style start bar, which I'm sure would have not been impressed. Would have, considering the PC kind of hate on some of these, I don't think that would have gone down a little bit too well. But there we go. You can share the clipboard, and if your Amiga has no battery packed up clock, then you can use it to update from the PC. Main features: single monitor automatically switches to display PC as if Amiga screen. Single keyboard and mouse operation across all platforms. Built-in serial networking. Uses high-speed SCSI network with suitable SCSI interfaces. Full AirX support. MCR controller from Amiga DOS or AirX. Sorry. Optional extras. Be interesting to see if anybody's got one of those. Siamese system. Cut and paste text between Amiga and PC applications. Read PC devices from within Amiga. Control PC video and sound from Amiga. I'm assuming that's the board as well. Right. Let's really move on, to be fair. But that's interesting set. We're going to have a look at that yourselves. That's on Amiga format CD10. Let's have a look at one more. Hopefully this isn't going to be too big. Jesus. A lot of doper stuff. I think we've seen this, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I think we've seen this one. Right. So that's websites. Reflections for... What's this? Demo of Germany's premier ray tracing package for the Amiga. Reflections is probably one of the most popular packages of any description in Germany, and it's here on our CD. Some things to bear in mind: if you want to install Reflections on your machine, you can. You might need to have some grasp of the German language, although the installation is pretty easy to understand. Okay. Let's see if it runs. Is that a no? Oh, okay. So it did, it just put it in the background, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so that's commercial done. I've got a lot of stuff in the shareware, but you lot have been watching this for a bit, so let me just see if I can get you a demo to watch. Right, animation is freeware. Created in an A1200 with 030 MTech accelerator at 42 MHz, 2 gig hard drive, 10 meg of RAM, 4-speed adaptive CD-ROM. It can be running any Amiga with 2 5 meg chip and fast and more. It will run if you have an Amiga with 2 meg, and if you run your Amiga without startup. It's been tested with 3 A1200, 3 A500, and 1 A600. And it ran in an Amiga with 2 meg or more. Will not run if you haven't an Amiga with 2 meg or more, or if you've got an A500 with 3.1 ROM. Speed is in an A500 is okay. Okay, fine. Just switch this over to full screen mode. Hello there, Bob LeBeau. I'm trying to get this sorted. It's not working. Come on. Let me just do a sign. Is it, hang on, is it this A? There we go. But it's going to do the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. And I won't be able to run this one either. Yeah. Bit of a shame. I was hoping to get some demos done today, but never mind. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Sign. There we go. I could assign it, but I'm not very good at remembering what the commands are. Well, I do know the commands, but I've got to kind of... Actually, can I do it that way? Let me just double check. I remember somebody telling me how to do it, and I'm just being an idiot. Try this again. No. Fine. Okay, whatever. Let me just reboot this. Yeah, but I still have to assign it. That's the issue. I could try installing it and see if that'll work. Did you see that I tried Enduro Racer, the Japanese version, and Alien 3? I don't know if you'd seen the VODs for that. So I was quite impressed with the Japanese version of Enduro Racer. That was pretty good. I don't understand why they took a load of it out for the European version. The Alien 3 I enjoyed. I wouldn't say it's better than the Mega Drive version, but I'd say it's on par. It's definitely got its own thing going on with the whole the fact that it's the layout's the same as the Mega Drive, but they've changed certain positions of the prisoners and the aliens, most of the kind of crouchy ones. There was one impressive thing. I remember standing there at entrance to one of the vents, and an alien kind of went to the vent, spat out at me, and then jumped out, which I was pretty impressed at. But yeah, the cut for the Enduro Racers. So it was kind of where a place where I got it from. It said on 144K on Japanese version and about 77K for the European version. So there's definitely something being ripped out. I just don't understand why they do it. But I'll definitely be picking up Alien 3 for the Master System because it's an enjoyable version. It's definitely got its own thing on. I'm just having a look at this. There was an installation version. The crunch file in a directory called Amatrek1. Come out some directories. The English version is an English directory, and inside there are 2 executable icons. It executes. If your partition of your hard drive is called DH1 or HD1, I don't even think it's called that either. It's a bit specific in order to run it. See, you're copying a shelf. Most expensive Master System game you've ever bought. $32.99. That would have been about that price back in those days anyway, wouldn't it? Because I don't know if they actually made the Master System games cheaper when the Mega Drive came out. Let me just put this back. Because I know that Mega Drive games were typically around 40 quid. But I don't know if the Master System games dropped at that point. Right, I can't do anything with that PD because otherwise it's faffing around. What are we on? 107. They've got rid of the music side from here, so I can't give you music to listen to. Because you remember they were having issues with copyright. Copy discs. I think it'll be cheaper. Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition was 50 quid. Yeah. Some titles were a bit more expensive than the 40. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of these. I might as well. And then we can start Alien Breed 3D in about 20 minutes. Which, if you remember, I'd skipped a level And now I'm on level 13. Base 64 coders. Jesus, we do this on the internet now. Base 64 decoding and encoding. Base 64 encoding is very much like on U encoding. It's only part of it is much more comprehensive than MIME format. I thought this was new when we were doing it. That's weird. Bin hex. Binary to hexadecimal. So that's probably some sort of disassembling toolkit. Could probably read that later, to be honest. Extracts data from bin hex files. Inserts them. So the first thing you know, you have to use a BHT. Oh, it's not quite a extraction. It's a specific type of extraction. Okay. Door director. Or partly in German. Should you have any problems? Heard that some people are having trouble starting a program. Okay. It's an AREX program. Not SCIF funded. I tried some GUI application. Transport data via email. You can also send normal binaries, but sometimes they get broken. Okay, so we can't use it anyway. Disk squeeze, probably a compression tool for hard drives. Yeah, for disk drive LZX. Combination of several tools that combine the power of the LZX compression algorithm with the flexibility of the PacDev disk imager. Yeah, disk compression program. XFH. So DOS handler, which uses XPK master library to provide transparent access to compressed files in a given directory or partition. All compression decompression is done automatically by the handler when files are read or written. Compression is optional and may be switched at any time, allowing for fine control over storage of data. Compression method may be changed at will. Decompression is always automatic. You don't have to care about which compressor was compared to created files. Fair enough. And XPack is probably some sort of compression thing based on the same library. That looks like you have to compile it yourself. Comms, internet, HTML related, iBrowser, web design 13. I'm not quite sure what this is. $15. Doesn't really say. Something about loading your images, huh? Right, HSC. HTML sucks completely. Developer tool for HTML projects can be used on any HTML file and creates a new HTML file as output. In the input file, you may use an extended syntax based on HTML. Also allows things like macros and conditionals. Mainly intended to create and maintain larger HTML projects as a command line interface only tool. Should be used with make. A dependency generator is included. Make is a program specifically. It's not just for compiling, you just get it to do lots of things. It's a tool to make HTML a bit less painful and brain damage for people who already know how to work with it. Okay. Have we looked at this before? I'm assuming I'll have to use this through command line. It did say it was a CLI anyway. Right, okay. What we got is that MISC. Amiga IRC. Another one. Daemon install stuff. Intri News. I bet that's a internet news reader or a news group possibly. But it doesn't really give us any information. Mfinger. First TCP/IP client with a GUI, Finger turned out to be much more popular than I'd ever imagined. Personally thought it was pretty crap, but I didn't do anything about it until now. Mfinger was a complete rewrite of Finger. Only a few lines of code was survived. A good deal of code and ideas has been borrowed from my Weather Experience client. The major difference is the way the networking is handled. And Weather Experience to use a cumbersome way of making the socket I/O at 99% asynchronous. Mfinger uses a subtask instead, which gives a cleaner design and 100% async operation. Requires Amigos 2 or higher, maybe 3.6 or higher, and a TCP/IP stack. What else we got? I think we've seen this one. Oh yeah, because this is the browser called that's a browser. Seen that before. Daemon Internet. I don't know if anybody had that. Based in London. Basic dial-up for internet for Amigas. So it looks like this is all the software for it. Right. Next one, mail related. I probably won't look at that much. Airmail and MailWatch. MailWatch gives me. This is 96. Let's reboot that. Was it 96? I'm pretty sure it's 96. Well, I'll double check in a second. You might be right, it might be 90. No, I don't think it is. 97 it didn't start until CD20. You might be right, it might be 97. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, you're right. Beginning of the year 97. What were we? Seriously, Amiga? No. Alright, I think we've done that one. Comms, yep. Done that one. Graphics. Raystorm. Raystorm user interface for script based on ray tracing is now finished. We need a Lisa Kickstart 2 040 version processor with internal FPU. We can run that version, no problem. 2 meg of RAM, written in MUI, recommended 040, 8 meg of RAM hard disk FX board. Okay. Can we have a standalone to run? No, I'd have to install it. Right, okay. And we've got Tomahawk. As a special treat this month, we downloaded part of the excellent Tomahawk FTP sites collection of Lightwave objects, scenes, and add-ons. Also included in this month are the archives of Lightwave related news groups and mailing lists. You'll also find there's a lot of non-Amiga info included here, some related to versions of Lightwave we yet to see. Think of the jumps, you'll be ahead of the competition when we eventually get to Lightwave 5. I don't know if I can actually see any of these. Oh, I might be able to. Hopefully that's not all like this. If it is, then I'm just going to move on. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Okay, we can move on then. Okay, POV 3, so that's persistence and vision, persistence of vision ray tracing program. Can't open version 39 of CyberGraphic. Yeah, so that requires me to have the CyberGraphics video card, I believe. I found some booby pics in Amiga format cover CD once. The A Experience CD, really? Back in the days where you could get away with that. I can't run that for some reason. Light socket is... probably another 3D thing. Right, Amifig. Universal Vector-Based Drawing Program, which is derived from the well-known Unix program Xfig. Version now includes most of the version 3.1 features. Parts of the GUI design using GAD Tools Box 2. Also included is Fig2Dev, a tool to convert Fig data files to several formats. It's the original Unix program version 3.13. Merely added a version 1.4 file format support, more page formats for PostScripts. Requirements works with 600 standard Motorola 68K without FPU, or the 20 with and FPU depending on the program version. Version 3 or better. Let's see if it can run it. That'll be a no, I think. Anim to graphics, probably a converter. Really simple anim to GIF, anim converter for the Amiga. Many people told me that there's a real need for a 3D distributable converter, so I did one. It's easy to use and won't run it in 97 new versions, which to do so will be available at UConv homepage. This version has limited limitations. It doesn't do animations bigger than 20 frames, doesn't support transparent GIF anims, doesn't convert anims with more than 256 colors, only has if anims and anim brushes for input. It has problems with small anims or anim brushes. It doesn't run in 1997. Quite sure what he means by that, but never mind. Cas Pro. This is another one of those Mandelbrot things. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to restart because nothing's loading. The last time I looked at the AGA experience thinking about it was someone asked me to look at it for a game we'd found on Amiga format CD, and it was called Murder, and it was based on the Can-Do software. It looked like, you know, those kind of homemade janky FMV style things, but unfortunately we didn't get past the shareware version because that's all we could find. I still love the fact that Amigas can actually load ISO files. Okay, so let's try this again. No, not getting anything. Fine. I've got gift toolkit. Movie application. Fortunately, I can't really test this because I don't have anything that's gifable. But it's nice that they've got animation and picture, so you can add all the frames and probably just export it out. Qt fix. QuickTime fix for QuickTime movies to work with Qt and Xanim. So remember we used to have to install QuickTime just so that we could actually watch the latest film trailers years ago. Quick clip. Do you have AJ pictures and no way to edit them? Cutting down to size, I mean. AJ pictures with more than one picture or just a bunch of extra junk and one small good looking section. Are the pictures taking up too much space? Then Quick Clip is for you. It need not be AJ picture. Any IFFLBM can be loaded and clipped. All native Amiga modes are supported. Requires ARP library. Has only been tested with Workbench 3. Not asking anyone for anything except this is emailware. A simple note to me so that I know that you think of it. Any ideas you may have improvement are also welcome and encouraged. All depends on file system. On Solaris, you have to invoke a special command to create a loopback mount, and it creates a pseudo CD DVD device. Used to be like that on Linux too, but it's been simplified now. Bloody ADM on Solaris. Are we talking about the Sorry, what part are you talking about in the file system? Because I'm completely blanked on that. I think because we're slightly out of sync. Oh, ISOs. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean because I said about reading ISOs. Right, sorry about that. Did we read this before? Yes, I think we did, because this README file is about pirates, and they tried to... Some kind of nasty software pirates which don't respect the work of others try to fake key files on SuperView. Since I'm not willing to tolerate this, the current version of SuperView contains measures against this. Software pirates using these badly cloned key files should be prepared of unexpected things happening. To prevent further experiments of key file faking, I hereby request all honest users to send me these so that I may take special measures against special fakes. And for those the doubtful, valid key files are only available directly from the author, and that's me indeed. Examples of moral and social deficiencies and sickness. Mighty MFN Delight tried to crack 442, but so bad that it crashes. Grummaker tried to crack 463, but so bad it crashes. Maybe he should change his name. Gurumaker, sorry. Rusk IE Int tried to create a patch program for 530 and above, but so bad that it crashes now. Sid Crooks tried to crash 551, so bad that it crashes. Thanks to the anonymous guy who friendly did send me information on that lousy attempts of this crowd of pitiful losers. Hopefully they're older than 18 years and will soon find their way into jail. Okay. Superview library, can't read that anyway. Don't know. It's probably some sort of image checking program. Graphics, did I go through all that? Visage, I've got, I know what that is. Photo, I'm just going to be the same thing, kind of a photo viewer. Heavy stuff, I think PlayStation PC piracy was a bigger concern in '97. Yeah, but, you know, Amiga community might be a small community, but sometimes usually the smaller communities are a bit more wrong to say dedicated, but it's similar to that idea. I was going to say passionate, but I don't know whether that's the correct word. Right, we've got some texture files. Plus, they're not making very much money from it either. Yeah, small communities probably don't, but they usually try anyway. I don't know how much they were making on the Amiga scene at that point. Probably enough to continue, but I mean, to be fair, they must be making some money because even hardware for Amiga nowadays is still pretty expensive. So my Terrible Fire cost me 100 quid. And can't be a what do you call it? It's certainly not died in terms of money. I think it just depends on obviously what you're selling. So I mean, these Checkmate boxes, they were when they pushed in 200 quid. The Checkmate cases. They're nice cases though. I'm not going to go through all this. It's just textures and stuff. ProRen. Ultimate tool to rename animation frames. I think I've seen something similar to this before. Qt fix with scene, quick clip, scene, T-GIF. It's all GIF stuff this month. Xfig facility for interactive generation of figures under X11. Menu-driven tool that allows users to draw and manipulate objects interactively in an X window. The resulting pictures can be saved, printed on PostScript printers, or converted to a variety of other formats. Example file contains some notes about installing Xfig. Examples contain some example figures. And doc directory contains some further documentation. Let's see if I can open it. I like it when this happens. See, it was under seriously Amiga shareware graphics. Xfig. Using libx11 no entry, I think, because I don't have the library. It said it's more Amiga but developed now than 1999. It does kind of come out in circles, doesn't it? It'd be interesting to see if it carries on after a certain point. Because obviously a lot of people that are doing it now are probably too young or coming back into it. I would have been too young for Amiga development. In fact, I'm probably too busy on PC actually at this point, because 97, it wasn't until September 97, I think I upgraded till the 233. And the only thing that drove me for Amiga was emulation. I can't remember if I did much emulation around that point. I think I did some, because I do remember going on some Spectrum websites. And I must have had a small amount of... You know what, the best thing for me to do is, when I finally get my PC from that era, I'll see if I've got WinUAE on it. And if I do, I'll be able to tell you whether I actually was doing any Amiga emulation at that point. I'm pretty sure it was. Amis on the MISC, what is this? We'll be on 139, right? Well, we'll look at this folder and then we're going to move on to the next game, into the main game for today. After years of using my Commodore 64 and Amiga to learn all about the assembly language, I dreamt of a program which had it all. Now, after a development period of 3 years, you have the first steps of this dream in your hands. Amis, Amiga Integrated System, is an editor capable of editing multiple file formats. With the power of a unique, easy-to-use graphical user interface, using normal intuition functions. A list of the most important features supported by Amis. 6 different editors for normal ANSI, Amiga Guide, HTML, PageStream, and CSource text. Most of them are WYSIWYG. Every editor has its own view bar with special functions for that particular editor. Project Manager, which allows you to make a list of text files which in some way belong together. Very useful for different source files of a program, for example. A toolbar, changeable to your wishes, very much like the one we know from Wordsworth. A very powerful set of internal commands, over 70, which are at the same time the AREX commands. All keys are user-definable. User settings for programming functions like compile, assemble, link, etc. Setting windows for the toolbar editor, current window, keyboard, menu, screen palette, font for programming and miscellaneous settings. Macro support, you can record, play, load, save, and edit macro shortcuts. Macro names also supported. All the usual editor functions like find and replace block commands with the clipboard support, statistics, etc. To learn all about the Amiga language, I dreamt of a program which had it all. I'm not quite sure what it means by had it all. Is it like just a... Of course, I can't open it. I suppose it just means an editor it can do lots of things in. Normal, so that would be normal text. Amiga Guide is what we're seeing similar to this. HTML, standard PageStream, I'm not sure about. The CSource text. I suppose he just wanted a multi editor, like we get things like Notepad++. Okay, what's this AnyTree? Oh, sorry, I was going. You know what? I'll look at AnyTree next time. I do apologise. I just got carried away. Let's get on with. Let's just sign first. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick break a second. So I will be. Cool. Just reboot this so I'm ready. I'm just gonna nip off for a minute. I'm gonna put the adverts on just for a second. I'll be right back. And then we can get on with Alien Breed 3D. Just checking that. Trees for expanded directories and seeing the depth of parasite tree size. Okay. Be interesting to see if it works though, but we'll leave that for next week. There we go. Right. I will be back in a minute, so give me a second. Sorry, just checking. Yep. Okay, right. Let's get Alien Breed 3D started. Just needed a few moments. Right, so we are on level 13. Just get the password. OLKO P FKP FKP NAAN EOMD. Excellent. So we had a bit of difficulty with this last week. Not last week, the week before. But it wasn't as frustrating as the pit, as far as I remember. push the volume up a little bit more. I'm gonna die already. Yeah. Should have taken the... Should have taken the marine things out first. Right. Oh, there's an enemy on this side, I think, if I remember rightly. I think there's a slug thing around the corner. Yep. Yeah, it's running really smoothly. Let's go and get the other health pack as well. I think it really helps that I've got it through I've got it through not RTG, RGB, sorry. So that helped with the screen display you see in there. I think it's fairly clean. Yeah, what I'm running is an RGB plus sound to SCART. That's what I'm running. And that SCART's going through the OSSC. And I'm completely lost at this point. Right. The last time I was here, I died quite quickly. Trying to think the best way I can do this. Probably not the best of ideas, but should have known it was a bad idea. Do love the shotgun and the fact that you can pick enemies off at a distance quite easily. Unless of course of these types with the laser, and then you gotta get an extra hit in. There you are, you've changed your position. That was dumb. I completely, but I must have hit him several times. I wonder how long it is before I end up just having to skip this level too. What happened there? Oh shit. I gone the wrong way. I'm wondering whether it'd be an idea to test this. Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Ah, I see, I went round, that's why. Well, there's the exit. I'll wing it to the exit there. It's yellow, so maybe not. Nope. And it looks like it's got like 3 different keys on it. I'm probably going to need all 3, and I'm betting all 3 of them are in that section. Right. What's the best way to approach this? Oh. Pick him off. Oh, cool. I wonder whether I stick around here. That was stupid. I was wondering if I carried on going the other way, whether they'd kind of follow me the other side. Oops. It's time to take a plunge. Bloody thing. Okay, so we've got two of the slugs over there. Piss off! Got two of the slugs over there. Two over there. Great, this is not gonna be fun. Problem is, there's a kind of art when I'm running over to it, so I could probably shorten the numbers down. I've got the issues are on that bit is the slugs. Maybe I run, if I'm facing the lift this way, I run maybe this way first. Or maybe I go this way like I did before and check for the red bits and then go around again. The red monsters, and see if I do it that way. Sometimes it's just about the strategy. Rather than killing everything in sight if it's not possible. Something that I did employ to finish, excuse me. What's the game? Iron Assault. One of those things where I couldn't actually kill all the mechs, so I decided to take the risk and went round the building and entered it that way. I think I still had to kill a couple, but I didn't manage to finish it because it had less mechs to take care of, which means I had more ammo. No, I'm going this way because when I get the health. Oh, the hell is here? Don't need it anyway. Right, look over the edge. You can't get me anywhere, cool. Right. Shit. Getting ganked. No, don't want to be. No, don't want to be there. Very close. Very close. I just need to watch out for those. Maybe I just need to do a lot of strafing and then move. Okay, maybe jump from here to over there. It's kind of weird. And now I don't remember which direction I'm supposed to go. I think it's this way. Yeah. No, 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 you don't. Just keep an eye on where they are. Right, leg it. Fuck me. Stupid. Ooh. Oh, almost had the health. Right, so there's one health in one corner. I need to get a blue, and I need to save myself and grab the. Yeah, it's really a tough one. I think I can do it though. At least I actually remember the direction this time. And the first time I did this, it took me ages to work out where I'm supposed to be going. It's all very well having nicely level designs, but if you're going to get easily lost in them. shit, get away. Stupid slug thing. Come on, come on, come on, quick. I was getting distracted between the movement and the not distracted, confused between the movement and the strafing. So I was kind of faltering at one point. Right, last two goes. I'm sure I'll be able to get it done. Last two goes. Come on, I should be able to pepper myself up here. What the? What the hell? How did you get up here? This might not be a good idea. Get fuck up. Oh. Bloody red things. You think to yourself, oh, it'll be fine. I'll be able to get out of it. And then those red things come out of nowhere. I thought we were dead. Oh, I know. Oh, I see. So it kind of pushes me because I'm kind of at an angle with this wall. I think I'm gonna fuck this, but never mind. Yeah. Didn't think I was gonna do well on that one. Alright, one more go. But I think I'm close to getting this one done. It's just a matter of getting the right enemies killed on that area. And obviously where the enemies are, because they don't always start and end at the same place. Plus there's always that chance that I do slightly better. You know what? Switch this. Because I've got plenty of machine gun ammo. Or whatever the equivalent is. Trying to get a lot of red things, but don't seem to be able to target them. Oh. So I've got rid of you. Got you. At least one of them. There's another one. Right. That's the wingit. Come on, 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 come on. Fuck off. No, come on. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, Jesus. Did it. Reactor core. Next one. Thank God. Getting to the reactor control center proves to be only half the battle. The place is a maze of corridors and rooms centered around the maddeningly close but still unreachable reactor core itself. Somehow I must raise the walkways leading to the cooling system and extract it from the core. Then I'll have about 2 hours to get into orbit before meltdown occurs. If the shuttle is flight ready, that's no problem. If not... Okay. Ooh. Nice to have health around the corner. Oh shit. I'm not so bothered about you actually, because you're not that bad to deal with. Okay, there's nothing in here. A lot of enemies around here. In fact, usually... Usually grenades are kind of a bit more effective against the adder but holder type things. Oops. Careful of that. There we go, a bit cleaner. Excellent. No slugs, no enemies, we're good. Not really much in the way of pickups though. And that doesn't do anything. A lot of commanders. So commanders are the kind of red troopers. I'm going to call them commanders because that's what it feels like. Probably call it something else, actually thinking about it. But that doesn't open, probably because it needs a red or something key. It's yellow, green, does nothing for the moment. That's where we started off. Right, so I'm hoping the button has opened up something in this room. Oh, not this room. That one over there. No slugs, please. Oh no, it's fine. It's red. Not much in the way of pickups in a moment. I'm running dangerously low on ammo. Shit, I've got no ammo. Nothing usable anyway. How many shots are you gonna take? Too many. dangerously low on health. I can't even get up the stairs now. I don't know what the crouch button is. Give me a second. And I can't escape because otherwise I lose where I'm at to on the game. D for duck. There we go. Apparently you can use the mouse. Oh god, you can use the mouse. Can't use the keyboard separately though. Unfortunately. Okay. Let's just double check. I missed anything. Right, so we've got the yellow key now. Dangerously low in health. I've probably got another couple of shots before I get hit. I keep hearing what I think is a slug. Another puss bucket. Yep. Got hit by that damn thing. What are we on? 3 hours. Let's go for another run of this particular level because we already just started it and I think it'd be fair to see if I can push on a little bit. It'd be good maybe if I can squeeze another level out of this. Chances of me squeezing another level though are not very high. What I'm doing stupid things like that. Nope. Yeah, I'll call it for today. I've done pretty well to get past the one bit I was on before. Let me just write down a level 14 password of Reactor Core. So we're getting close to finishing this now. EECM OM PP AAA FE MOJ. Just check that. EEC MOM PPA AAF EMOG. G, not G. J, sorry. I will just quickly check that. Of course, if I get it wrong, it's not so bad that it's not so much of a worry. I can just check the VODs, but I do like to make sure. EECMOM PPA AAF EMOJ. There we go. Yep, it's fine. Cool. Okay, so that is it for today. Thanks for popping in. It's been a good stream. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know a lot of people aren't massively into the first part, which is the CD, cover the CDs, but some people enjoy it, so it's always good to kind of look back and see what's been put on there. Just a bit unfortunate this particular CD didn't have any demos, unfortunately, but oh, I did. I just can't get them running. But that's just the way things are. No problem there, Bola. I will definitely come back to Alien Brute 3D next week, and we'll get some more cover disc CDs done. Let's have a look at what my schedule is for this week. So I'm back again Tuesdays. I know I've had a bit of hiatus on the Tuesdays, but I was having issues with work. Seems to be a bit better now. So tomorrow we will be back with Exile Escape from the Pit, which is a RPG from about 19... Sorry, I don't want you to see the cat tray. Sorry. There we go. It's an RPG from about 1995, I believe. We had been, before I went on hiatus, we had been playing that, and I need to kind of look back through and see whereabouts I'm up to with it, because I think I did sneak a look at the walkthrough at one point because I got a bit lost, and I think I know what direction I'm supposed to be going in now. I might have to do another sneak of the walkthrough if I get lost again, but that's just the way it is. Friday we'll be continuing on with the Master System games. the big list that Retro Asylum kind of populated. Still got to go through a load of those. I am considering maybe putting an extra stream on a Saturday if I don't get through all those, because bearing in mind next Friday we'll be starting December, so everything apart from Amiga stuff will be on hold, and we'll be doing December or DOS related games for the most part. So I will review that on Friday, and then Sunday we'll be carrying on with Alien Resurrection on the PlayStation 1 via the mouse, via the Mister. We are halfway through that at the moment, still a bit stuck with is it Defisto? Di Stefano, I think it is, the character on. And his section is quite tough at the moment. So it may be a case of we'll be returning, if we don't get much further, and I don't think we will do, we'll be returning to that in the new year. But, yep. Right, so there you go. That is the schedule for the rest of this week. Again, do look forward to December. Just to remind you all, I usually pull out the 486, start playing loads of DOS games. The one requested game I did believe we're doing this year is Earth Siege. I need to go and I think I ended up finishing off a game and then queried people what I was going to do for December. So let me go and find that particular video, and I will update everybody by Friday about what that is. Because I know with Earth Siege, it's like 1, 2, and there's something else. I'm sure someone said Earth Siege 1 or 2, I can't remember. So that's going to be the main game. And then I need to go through Exodus and start looking at other DOS games for the Fridays, because usually I do the main game Tuesdays and Sundays, and then I do a kind of random kind of thing on Fridays. So I could be looking at things like Jello Jungle or Commander Keen or something, something like that, but all in one day. We will get to that. I will update you all next week on that, so you actually have an idea. And that gives me an idea of what list I can follow. I know I'm going to try and play DOS. I keep saying the wrong things, sorry. I think it's after 3 hours my brain's going. Give me a second, let me just... I know I want to play Doom 2D. And I want to play Robocop 3 on a DOS machine. See how that works out, because I quite enjoy Robocop 3 on Amiga, but I've heard some good things about the DOS version, so it'll be good to see if we can get it running. And I'll also play a bit of Terminator. The DOS version of Terminator is always a good one. Right, I need to stop rambling and I need to get reading. So who do we have to go and raid? Okay, gonna go read Dan Van Dam, who's playing Half-Life. I don't know if Dan Van Dam is part of the December team. Let me just check. December.com. Yes. So the person we're raiding did do December last year, and also had a go at my Mados for this year. Was it this year? Yeah, Mados was the Windows 3 celebration event that I did. Just going to put in the chat what the participants are. So we'll go and see Dan Van Damme. He is playing Half-Life. Get that raid started. Okay. Right, again, thanks everyone for popping in. I will see you tomorrow. If not, you know the rest of my schedule. And until then, I will see you later. Bye.